This video is sponsored by WarThunder. I'm full of cough mixture and paracetamol, and they've given me the power to deliver unto you another one of these. And boy do I have some interesting and slightly delirious bits for you. Yes sir, these are the most overlooked details in Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's begin at the start of the video, here at Simmet Alley, the world-famous Los Santos textile city. There's a few good bits here, mostly funny names for businesses, like Total Pants Wholesale and Retailers, where everything is $1. You could buy out their entire stock and you'd still be robbing the place. There's Touching Cloth, Fabric Warehouse and Retailers, and Shoe to Man Footwear, selling both casual and sports shoes. It's really more of a Renaissance shoe store. Simmet Alley's upholstery and drapery fabrics not only can't spell alley, but they also use GTA's iconic price-down font, which as you may know I'm a little obsessed with finding in these games. Total stitch-up handmade fashions. Do Americans use the term stitch-up? Are you even going to understand this joke if you're an American? It's like a setup, right? We were set up, we were stitched up. Love beads is the only correct way to pronounce this store's name. Someone found a dog on July 3rd in Vinewood. Dog is dead. Call 555-0133. There's one of many bean machines down this alley, and I want to mention some of the frankly very dumb stuff on the side. Here's what's inside a Guncachino: caffeine, regular sugar, trans fat, high fructose corn syrup, and a cheesecake base. Whatever your moods, we've got the goods. Happy, in two minds. Confused, not all there. Just spiffing, zonked out, overeaten, oversweet, neurotic, strong, or shaken up. We have the brew for you. I know which one I am. Another bean machine on the other side of the city has some more silly and interesting advertisements outside. Bean around, then perk up. I really love these little bean guys. Bean court. I'm just gonna let you look at this one for a few more seconds. It's full of detail. Done? Okay. Been working? Then perk up. This guy needs way more than a coffee. And then there's the menu. The speedball, the high noon, the aforementioned Guncachino, and the bratte. I'd really love to speak to some of the people who made these interesting and overlooked details, and hear about the process of making them. Because in many ways it could be a pretty thankless job. We often don't think about the folks who make the funny magazines on the shelf, or the text on the back of a carton of orange juice. Well, you don't, I do. Next door is the Germinator Plants and Gardens. I'll be back. And then a few doors down from there is Fat Loser's Liposuction. Will make you half the person you were. Not far from this place I found Dickie's Bagels, who sell fresh Liberty Bagels. Thanks for a great first year. Like Liberty-style pizza, Liberty Bagels are something I just didn't think about. I'm glad someone did. It's time to mention and thank our sponsor for this video, WarThunder. WarThunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat action game ever made. Take control of over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships of 10 major nations, spanning over 100 years of development from the 1920s to present day. Available to play for free on PC, consoles, and even mobile. Immerse yourself in the intense combat of WarThunder, where incredibly detailed vehicles and realistic graphics place you right at the helm of the most powerful war machines of our time. The coolest feature of WarThunder, in my opinion, has to be the X-ray view that shows you exactly what happens to the poor soul you just attacked. WarThunder also has an all-new mobile version available on iOS and Android, which features intuitive controls and impressive graphics with the same great gameplay. Join a worldwide community of over 95 million players in epic PvP battles today. Play WarThunder now for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or mobile devices. Using my links in the pinned comment or video description to sign up will give new players and players who haven't played in 6 months a massive bonus pack on PC and consoles that includes multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of their premium account. Available for a limited time only, so don't miss out. Thank you to WarThunder for sponsoring this video. Let's head over to the opposite side of the map to take a look at Dignity Village, a place I feel like I should have covered before, but here we are regardless. Some look left, some look right. The answer is right in front of us. Fight for our human right to housing. Social justice for all. There's a small house here that for some reason has an interior. Perhaps this was originally going to be accessible at some point, very early on. Who knows? We are the poor, the unemployed, in debt, fed up. Solidarity, not charity. No more cuts. Capitalism is crisis. The revolution will not be televised. Another world is possible. Never doubt a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. There are some large white tents here too, one of which you can enter. Can you guess which one it is? Good job, little buddy! It's this one! Inside there are some boxes and buckets, Sweet Lady Propane, and a grey box from Liberty City Docks. One that very clearly says, "Do not remove." Polito Bay is full of mystery and the elderly, but it also has lots of unique detail that can't be found anywhere else. Over by the auto shop, there's a couple of spots you might have missed. Alright, let's see what we have here. There are some toilets, labelled cocks and chicks. That's to be expected. Okay, what else? Pop's pills? Pop is definitely on something, look at that face. And of course, let me give you a big Polito welcome to Don's Country Store. Fresh food daily. Stop by and sit a spell. Nightcrawlers, stinkbait, and fishing licenses. Civil War memorabilia available here. Ask about our animal and in-law taxidermy. Inside the garage that's here, I found a few interesting items, and they're all found in the office area. Starting with the pictures on the wall, there's an image of a Western Damon, a woman on a steel horse bike, and a picture of a Tampa from GTA 4 in what looks to be Alderney. Strangely, its license plate seems to be somewhat screwed up. It says City backwards, Y, City. For whatever reason, it's just been mirrored down the middle. These business licenses can be found in most businesses around the game, and even though they're all mostly the same, they do usually contain the name of the establishment, in some form. This one just says Auto Repair Premises. There are also some motorcycle magazines strewn about the place that I found very, very interesting. First, we have one for the Western Damon, for models from 1980 to 2005. There's a manual for the Principe Bagger, which makes no sense whatsoever because the Bagger is a Western bike. And here's the manual for the Hexer by Steel Horse, except the Hexer is actually made by Liberty City Cycles, or LCC. Either way, this image of a Hexer has been slapped on top of what looks like a barren version of GTA 5's map. And then there's the most interesting manual, and that's another manual for the Western Damon, 2005 to 2012. The makers of these manuals also do them for bikes for Nagasaki, Steel Horse, Principe, as well as Western. It includes basic maintenance, fixing it up real good like, servicing your bike, taking it to a garage, fault finding from blown typers? From blown tires to gunshot holes, good job guys, brake systems? I've said it before and I'll say it again, it wouldn't be an overlooked details video without a spelling mistake. Anyway, brake systems, brakes are, oh for God's sake, for sissies and girls. Electrical systems, not sure what this does. Engine trouble, get that proper throaty noise. Bar fights, common mistakes, don't use a steel. Outrunning the law, and tattoo suggestions. Models covered in our manuals, all Hexer, Damon, Steel Horse and Principe makes of motorcycle ranging from 1990 to 2005. On the floor of what I can only call the spray room, there's a couple of interesting things I know you've never seen. Something very small and insignificant. This spray gun thing has P45 written on the side, which in the UK is basically a form you get from your ex-employer when you leave a job showing pay and tax information, blah blah blah. Rockstar have used that little joke before in GTA, but if you look even closer, you can see the smallest line of text in the history of GTA games so far. It's nothing interesting, but there is no text in the game nearly this small, let alone this legible, and I just found that neat. As for other stores in Polito, there's Polito Pets and Veterinary Services, next to the Bay Bar, and there's a large note on the door of the pet store I don't recall seeing anywhere else. Though I'm probably wrong. Thank you for your many years of loyal patronage. We will miss you all. God bless, plus let's hope the recession ends soon. Oh, that's not fun, that's just sad. Sally's Surf Shop is nice and unique, and it has unique window art. Congrats, Johnny Staple. 10 Masters wins. And a lot of alohas, a hello and an oh hi. On a poster board outside, there's a poster for the annual Polito Poultry Pageant, sponsored by Cluck and Bell. I don't think I found this before, and I'm baffled as to why. This year's categories include Best Cock and Show, Best Layer, Leggiest Bird, and the kids' favourite, Most Heads. Conditions apply, featuring special guest judge King of the Cock Charles K. Bell. That's at the Polito Chicken Festival on Polito Boulevard. Get your cock out and show it off. Many of your favorite fictional celebrities have likely passed through the Parsons Rehabilitation Center. Couple of interesting bits here, nothing too exciting like, but we have some painted tiles with a few different designs. Can you guess which one's my favorite? No, it's that one. Here are the 4 steps to recovery. 1. Hate yourself. 2. Blame the world. 3. Accept defeat. And 4. Be reborn. Today's schedule is 6:45 wake up, 7:15 meditate, 11:20 self-loathing, 1:45 is story time, 3:30 afternoon nap after story time, that makes sense, 5 o'clock is dinner, and 6 o'clock is mass debate. The limited gas station has an interior share between a few other stores in the game. Hang on, $1.20 for 3 fucking chocolate bars? That's insane! In this economy, everyone loves a Captain's Log, the creamy seaman's favorite. Spelt the proper way, mind you. That's Captain's Log, thick man-sized chocolate. Wrap your lips around a captain. Alright, heading inside the store, you're probably thinking I've got a lot for you. Well, I don't. Frankly, get over it, right? However, I did quite like this card rack filled with all sorts of nonsense, with such classics as Get Well Soon, featuring a circular saw and some blood, Happy Birthday, Thank You, etc. I especially like Happy Birthday Dickhead, and Congratulations, Jail. The ones I really like though are the cards featuring vehicles from the game. How about a look through the Life Invader building to see what tripe you may have missed during the mission. There's a bulletin board with a lot of posters, a few of which I haven't actually seen before. Guitar. Classical or electric guitar lessons for starters. Call Alan. Or Adam. Honestly, I think it says Adan. Someone selling a bike, perfect for douchey hipsters. $300 or nearest offer. Looking at this one just makes me sad. I don't want to think about GTA 6. Recycle and stuff. Adopt a tree. Cat sitter. I will look after your pets, water your plants, and keep an eye on the place while you're away. Call Sarah. You couldn't have made that funny? Okay. Come down to the Vanilla Unicorn for some pole dancing lessons. Wednesday and Friday at 8 PM. First 3 lessons are free. Bishop's WTF presents The Mumbling Skull. Do you dare hear it mumble? Will it work on the day? This isn't specific to the Life Invader building, but these vending machines are manufactured by Blick. Blick cannot be held responsible for money lost or injury caused by misuse of this vending machine. For repairs, call the number 000 000 0000. We want your data. Time to dock around. Data is there to be shared. Keep calm and carry on sharing. God, what a throwback. In the office area, there's nothing, but I do like the Imagineering room. Who do they think they are, Disney? You can't enter this room, but since it's only behind glass, it has a few unique details. No privacy equals no lies. Live tomorrow. Data is there to be abused. Shared. Remember, we aren't ripping them off if they don't read the terms and conditions. IAA. Backdoor JISM access. The Sandy Shores Sheriff's Office has always had something of an interior. Later on, it was opened up specifically for a business battle in GTA Online, and I believe that's still the only time you can enter it. There's a satellite image of southern San Andreas, and another one of Sandy Shores. On the bulletin boards, there's a couple of papers that are interesting enough. We all work here, so let's do our part in keeping this building clean. Please put the trash where it belongs. Thank you. Have I done that one before? Someone will tell me. Old mate John Doe is wanted by the LSPD, wanted for violation of supervised release. Original charges: possession of unauthorized access device, computer fraud. If arrested or whereabouts known, notify the local authority. There's a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of anyone who possesses an illegal handgun. Call if you know someone who was carrying, selling, or using handguns illegally. Call anonymously. Remember, you don't have to leave your name. This poster was actually made for GTA 4, and I found it inside the cutscene interior for the police department where Francis McCreary does his dirty work. There's also a Spanish version of this poster, but it doesn't appear in GTA 5. I would also like to mention something I found on the pier, here at this tattoo place. For some reason, among all the tattoo options, I found this. Look familiar? It's an image of one of the newsstands from GTA 4 and features many GTA 4 assets like the I Love LC foam finger and all the magazines, including the one magazine where Brucey's on the front cover. Originally I thought surely this is because I had the Liberty City Preservation Project still installed, but no. I hopped onto my fresh install of GTA 5 Enhanced, and it's still there. I wonder if it's been here the whole time. Over at the Vinewood Sports Store, under the pictures of women from GTA's past, the windows have been completely covered in stickers. There's a lot we simply can't make out, but the one at the bottom says "Been to Bohan?" It really caught my eye, as not only is it mentioning Bohan, but it's also shaped like Bohan, which is a nice touch. And don't forget to play WarThunder for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and now mobile. Just make sure to use my links in the video description or the pinned comment to sign up. If you make a new account or haven't played in 6 months, you'll also receive a massive bonus pack with a lot of goodies for PC and console to give you a head start in the game. Besides 3 premium vehicles, you'll receive a 50% experience and income booster, 2 advanced vehicles for rent, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium account time, among other things. This offer is available for a limited time only, so don't forget to claim it now. Thanks again to WarThunder for the sponsor. It means we can have less ads. And right there is where I'm going to have to leave it, but stick around and listen to me jabber on just a little bit longer, por favor. I'm sorry this video isn't as long or as interesting as the previous entries. To tell you the truth, I struggled making this one. I've not been well, but I've had to get the video out. I'll promise that I'll be back to my much funnier self in the next video, and we'll have some proper overlook details for you to look at and go, ah, nice. Thank you all for watching, and special thanks to my members on both YouTube and Patreon, including my Captain level patrons, Person M5, Saba, and Formula 10. Patreon members get extended and alternate cuts of videos when they release, but if you're a Patreon member and you're watching this video because there's no extended cut yet, I'm sorry again. I've been rushing to get this out so much that I simply couldn't write the parts for the extended cut in time. If you're not planning on re-upping your subscription, and you think you're going to miss the next extended cut for this video, please send me a message on Patreon so I can give you a link to it. I don't want you to get nothing for this month's contribution, so even if your membership has lapsed in the time between this video releasing and the extended cut, you'll still get to watch it if you want to. And I'll make sure to make it extra long just for you. Keep it breezy and take it sleazy.